This morning, I oversaw the start of clinical rotations by Kenyatta University students, medical students from third year, fifth year, and sixth year, starting their clinical rotations here at Kenyatta University Teaching and Referral Hospital today. And that is a critical and major milestone for both of these institutions. When this institution was started as a national referral facility, one of its main mandates is to provide teaching services and facilities to our medical schools to provide medical education. We also know that that has not happened between KU and here for the last 5 years. So today we are actually marking a major milestone where we are able to open our doors to KU medical students today, and they have reported and they are now going within the clinical areas, having the introductory tour and linking them up with various departments so that we can officially start off. It marks significant milestone after various discussions have happened between these two institutions for the last 8 months I've been here, headed by the chairs of the board and the chairs of the council. We've had various discussions between the technical team and the technical team at KU and this hospital. I've had discussion with the acting VCs at the KU and with me here at KUTRRH, and today it has culminated with us starting off with the first stop. Over the next 2 months, we'll finalize our terms of engagement. We'll finalize all the necessary documentations so that we are able to now have a structured engagement with the students, and the collaborations are endless. We are looking at having further discussions and further collaboration with the university on postgraduate training, on research, and all the spheres where the university and the hospital can be able to collaborate not only to further medical education, but also to better the clinical services delivered within this hospital.
Tumekuwa tukienda kule Kiambu, hospitali ya Kiambu level 5, na hospitali yenyewe ni mzuri. Unapata opportunity ya kuona cases mingi sana, lakini pia venye mwenzangu amesema, kwanza distance si karibu. Unaona kati ya hapa na shule iko tu hapa, lakini sasa lazima logistics za transport, kupata basi ya kuwapeleka kule inakuanga changamoto kidogo. Na pia kule si KU peke yake wanaenda huko, kuna KMTC, kuna Mama Lucy, kuna all these other shule zingine zinaenda huko. Kwa hivyo mnapata mko wengi sana, na the ratio ya students to patients inaweza kuwa changamoto kidogo juu mko wengi sana. So we feel like hapa hakuna shule mingi, alafu distance, proximity kwa karibu sana, na pia tutapata opportunity ya kuona very complex cases. Na hapa pia kuna amazing research, kuna world renowned doctors, kuna research, there's world renowned research yenye ina happen hapa tu nyumbani kwetu. So we'd want to be at the forefront of this research. We would want to participate as much as possible in this this research. Strike ya Kiambu imetu affect sana kwa wanafunzi wa udaktari. Kwanza unafika Kiambu unapata hakuna patients, na kama kuna wagonjwa hakuna watu wa we call it clerking, hakuna watu wa kuclerk. So imetu affect vibaya sana. Tumeshindwa, hatujaweza kufanya hatujaweza kufanya exams zetu huko juu the lack of patients, pia hakuna madaktari. It has been very very challenging, and nashuku sio sisi wenyewe tumekuwa affected juu kama nilikuwa nimesema kuna shule zingine zinaendanga huko kufanya masomo yao huko, so pia wao wamekuwa affected sana.
Kwa kweli kuna kusumbuka kwa sababu unaangalia kutoka KU mpaka kule Kiambu kuna hustle kubwa, especially sekta ya transport, na unapata kuwa pia a lot of time is lost. Kuna muda ambao unapotea hapa katikati, ambapo tunapata kuwa ni ngumu sana ku fully do our clinicals. And considering hospitali hii ya Kenyatta University Referral iko karibu na sisi, inaweza kucompensate sana about the time lost between moving around, na pia ina to expose to a lot of clinical skills ambayo I think ni furaha sana to a medical student.
It's been around 13 years that we've been fighting for this hospital. It's been a lot of work to the extent 2 years ago we went to the parliament with a petition to gain access and also to gain access to the hospital itself, and also to regain back this academic block so that we can have our classes, so that we can also clerk patients and access this facility. KUTRRH is a good facility with good equipment, good doctors, patients, and also in terms of quality of education, it's the best. What really fueled this up was the current strike that we're having at Kiambu. You understand there is the doctor strike currently within Kiambu County, including where we were training, Kiambu Level 5 Hospital. So there were no patients, there were no consultants, and we were just there. So we were not able to do our exam. You know, as a doctor, you have to do your clinical exam to proceed to the next level. And I think that strike actually fueled it up, and that is why we are here.
Kiambu Hospital has been nice. The experience there has been okay, but also incorporating KU, which has a lot of technology here and there, is really a mile ahead, and we hope that is going to help med students to at least be at one point where we'll say that going through KU at a university to do an MBCHB course is a blessing. So all in all, we just want to say thank you, and we hope for a better experience in this hospital.
Okay, I'm okay.
Chuo university. So hawa ni wote ni KU students. So hata hiyo ni story. That's
So we assume this is your soap. You are both. Yes. Take us through. That's not what you do, just do it there. This is interactive sessions. See exam. They are all over. You see them. So can you be following them? With checking water, and then she has put enough, so she'll do palm to palm. You see that she's doing palm to palm. Interrupt like that. You are observing. Then rub each thumb. Then the tips of the fingers in circular motion. Then she will extend up to the wrist like that. Then she's going to rinse her hands, and then after that, using soap and water. For the hard rub, it's where we are using the alcohol-based hand sanitizer or what?
Infectious agents. There are things like the face shields, the gloves, the gowns. Say you have to do a risk assessment based on whatever procedure you're going to. Does not result in waste that is dangerous to the community. How do you dispose your sharp? By HIV has a risk of about 0.3%. Hepatitis C is about 1. On that note, have you all been vaccinated against hepatitis B? Okay. Then the second one is, and we also have complications and hospitalization, legal consumption dirty items. The last point occurs when we dispose the sharps in the wrong place. So we do, we have sharp boxes, we have, so make sure that you're utilizing the sharp box. And then also apply the do's and don'ts of the sharp box, whereby you should be put on top of that opening, and then it will be taken away, and then another one prepared for use. Okay, now in the cubes, we have each cube has a sink, so that's the arms are open. Yeah. Don't harm the patient. That means, how do you prepare the injection? Make sure that you maintain stability. And then maybe if you and to wait in case you're coming into contact with the patient. Sawa.
Because for the disposable, you'll be exposed all the areas. You see all these, your arms, at least you need this. And this is waterproof. Where do you dispose? You use soap and water. Don't use a sanitizer.
So the other one is on injection safety. If you are at exposure of a scenario, let's say, maybe Carol can give us an theory.
Right now, over the weekend, we got a patient with risk assessment and the mode of transmission. PPE, when it comes to personal volunteer, please.
What is the first step? Before you start doing.
Yes, give you.
That's the airnet.
That is the surgical mask. There is N95. Which one do you put? Okay.
Yeah. Unless it's a contagious disease.
So, you are using soap and water. Just come here in front and tell us what you are doing, each and every step, and going to discuss whether he has done it well, whether he has missed some steps, because this is what will be expected in the clinic.